All right, Shalom. Want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the Akim Great Millstone, pushing his truth throughout the four corners in these last days. Shalom. All right, and in this quick video, going to be going into speaking on the law, statutes, and commandments, all 613 of them. All right, and this is a quick video, and going into how the laws are still in effect. All right, the laws are not done away with. All right, and also how the laws are only given to the Israelites. All right, all of you didn't have no other nation amongst Mount Sinai when Moses was receiving the commandments. All right, and with the scriptures in Deuteronomy called the Song of Moses. All right, which are the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, all through the scriptures is the Lord is the laws is directed to the Israelites. It's not talking about no other nation. All right, so I got about 3-4 precepts going into that. 3-4-5 precepts going into that. It's gonna be a quick video. All right, and another cause Jake like to worship everything under the sun. Including the sun. And these precepts I got into, they also speak on that. All right, this is what the other nations be doing. All right, I'm about to get into that. Those the ways of the other nations. The law, statutes, and commandments wasn't given to the other nations. They was only given to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are Israelites, who make up the 12 tribes chart. All right, that's why when you do it, you get in trouble, so to speak, for it, because you're not supposed to do it. You're holy, set apart, a chosen people before the Lord. All right. That's why the other nations can eat all that abomination and be, so-called doing good, or no curses on them. All right. And why you Israelites at the bottom? Because we broke the covenant. That's why. But the Lord, in these last days, the Lord is coming to redeem us. Or buy us, so to speak. Same thing. Buy, redeem. All right. Give us salvation. You know. But we gotta wait ye upon the Lord and stay faithful. And this we're gonna kick it off. This Deuteronomy 4:5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. All right. And it's a precept, roughly paraphrasing. It say, my people are going into captivity because they have no knowledge. All right, because you lost that knowledge of who you are, who your power. You was disconnected from your power, Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, breaking that covenant. You know, and Esau know that. This devil know that. That's why he's trying to keep you from getting that wisdom and knowledge. All right, from the prophets, beginning with the elder apostles, Great Millstone, down to the least of us. Because Esau know, when you get this, you're gonna learn who you are. You're gonna learn that you're an Israelite. You're gonna learn who Esau is. You're gonna learn who the other nations is. You're gonna learn what's really going on. All right, in this matrix, so to speak. That's the term we use, the matrix. Because it's the movies, like there's spiritual meanings in the movies, spiritual breakdowns in the movies that's connected to the Bible, scriptures, the Holy Bible. And it says, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. The nations don't look at us like that no more. All right, because you only got the Hophi elect keeping the law, statutes, and commandments in these last days. All right, and you got to understand that everything is flipped upside down in these last days. All right, so wickedness is highly esteemed in this world. All right, lawlessness is highly esteemed in this world. All right, in the Heavenly Father, the law, statutes, and commandments not uh enforced. All right, that's why the scriptures say, dang it says something like um, because like judgment is not expediently uh, it's set um, it's set in their hearts to do evil, so to speak. So like, which if we was to read on down in Deuteronomy and stuff, when it goes into what happens when you worship these idols and other gods, you get put to death. All right, that's the law of Yahweh Shemal Shah. But that it's not being enforced um um in today. All right. And the Lord got Esau ruling, got this devil ruling for a short time, a time and a time again. All right, a little season. All right. And all these nations had their time to rule, either separately or jointly. All right. And these other nations chose to live with this beast, be a part of that dragon, the 7 heads and ten horns, roughly paraphrasing. All right, which the seven heads and the 10 horns represent the NATO and the EU. All right, which the 10 horns are now the 10 horns, 10 toes is now like 28, 29 nations. You know. It says Deuteronomy 4:7. For what nation is there so great who have Yahweh Shemal Shah so nigh unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? All right. That's what makes us the best people on earth. So once you disconnect from Yahweh Shemal Shah, you're at the bottom, and you see that. All right. The creator of heaven and earth, all right, is your power. No one else. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. And the other nations have their role on the planet, but you're the chosen people. You know, Jake got to get out of that. What about the so-called white man? And stuff like that. It's like, damn, Jake, because Jake is, in this Babylonian spirit, in this Western mindset. You know, Jake Jake is in that John 3:16 spirit, not understanding what John 3:16 mean, but Jake is in that Christian uh uh madness. All right, I'm gonna have to make this quicker. Make sure I ain't skipping nothing. Okay. This Deuteronomy 4:19. At least thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them. All right, it's no new thing under the sun. You got Jake in modern times that's worshiping, the sun and the moon and the stars and stuff like that. You know, and what the scriptures say about that? It says, which the Lord thy power have divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. All right, but the Lord have taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. All right. So the other nations, okay, they can worship the sun and the moon and the stars and all the hosts of heaven. All right, but not you. All right. You Israelites only supposed to be worshiping Yahweh Shemel Shah. Point blank, period. See, and when we get in the kingdom of heaven, all right, and Yahweh Shemel Shah's kingdom, which is gonna be on earth, all right. See, we're gonna be gods over the other nations. The scriptures tell you that we're gonna be lording over the other nations. All right, they're gonna be our servants. Point blank. So a lot of these gods that these other nations be worshiping be Jake, be Jake back in his prime, so to speak. Just like now with the NBA and 2K. Well, I said I'm tripping. It's like I meant the NBA and the NFL. So or track and field, stuff like that. The other nations want to be you. You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American who are Israelites. The other nations wants to be y'all. Straight up. They ain't gonna come out and say it, but they want to be y'all. They want what you got. I want what he got. That's like seeing a Jake riding through the hood, on some 24s or whatever like that. And how Jake is in modern times. Got that Eva and stuff like that. I want what he got. And do what? Jack the piss out of him. So, that's what other nations, they envy us. Especially Esau. Esau want our birthright, which was all set up through the spirit. Esau, you can't get it back. You can't finesse finesse. It's too late. Esau, it's best to let it go. But we know Esau not gonna do that. Esau not gonna quit without a fight, so to speak. So Esau say he gonna go down fighting. This Jeremiah 10 and 1 and 2. Hear ye the word of the Lord speaketh unto hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. It say, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, and what sets us apart is that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, that's taught the right way. All right. So the scriptures are clearly against it. That's why in these last days, Yahweh Shemel Shah made it plain upon tables by giving you teachers, pastors according to his heart, prophets. Beginning with the elder apostles, great millstone on down to the least of us. This Deuteronomy, this probably gonna be the last one. This Deuteronomy 17 and 3 to 4, and have gone and served of the gods and worship them, either the sun or the moon or any host of heaven, which I have not commanded. And it be told thee, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it be true, and the thing certain that such abomination is wrought in Israel. All right, so that's an abomination. You serving other gods and idols. All right. And Jake, you don't gotta, cause Jake like to play dumb and stuff like that. The ones that's not sincere, they like to play dumb and ask, left field questions, and stuff like that, and just waste time, you know. But you can one thing you can't do, you can't fool the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's that's on the prophets, the men of the Lord. That's how we able to discern the spirit by the spirit. That's why you can't bullshit. You can't finesse. You know. um, I was supposed to have one. Wait, this the wrong thing. All right. That's all of them. That's all of them. All right. So with the it's one more. Salakia. It's one more. uh, all right. This is Matthew 5:17-18. Think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot and one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. All right. And with that, want to end it off on and that's plain and simple. That's plain. But with that, want to end it off on giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the Akim of Great Millstone, pushing this truth throughout the four corners in these last days. All right, Abba, and Kwam Yashala.